Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another 5-Star International podcast. And may I start with introducing our guest today. First of all, ex-Celtic legend, Mr. Bobby Petta. Welcome, Bobby.
Good afternoon.
And a big welcome to two of 5-Stars girls, Team USA girls, and Team Denmark girls. Tioni Steele, welcome, Tioni.
Hiya.
And a big welcome also to our teammate, Chloe Latham. Big welcome.
Hello.
So, thank you all for coming, and we're going to start having a chat about sort of a little bit about the training programme, about coaching, and a little bit about Bobby. Let me start by making a really fantastic announcement for us all, and we're delighted to have Bobby Petta here today as our new Team USA coach for boys and for girls, and including Denmark. How do you feel about that, Bobby?
No. Happy and glad you asked me. It's really nice to be involved, and especially the girls football. I know it was the boys as well, but it's nice to be involved and back to coaching. I just want to help out.
Yeah.
And that's based with obviously last Tuesday. It's the first time that I've seen the girls, and I was pleasantly surprised. And the person that I am, I see a lot that I want to work with the girls on, and that's obviously certain things that obviously on training pitch and just repointers here and there.
Brilliant. And one of the other things that we're going to announce is every Friday we're going to be selecting two girls to go and do a wee sort of double session with Bobby on the pitch at Hamilton there. And you're going to work along with them and do some stuff like that. How do you do that?
Yeah, so I'm not too sure who the first two are going to be. I was going to be them too?
They'll be either there next week or this week. They'll be one of the first group.
Because that's just the thing, because obviously you do the one-to-one coaching and that's fine. Right? But obviously football is a team sport. So, but you can take it from a one-to-one session to maybe have two girls there or two boys there. Then obviously get to small groups and then take it into a group, because there's only certain things you can do individually or with somebody else there, but some things you need a group of players. So it will be more technical stuff, because at the end of the day, for me, a lot of things is about rhythm, it's about balance, and about timing, and also seeing a picture and get your body in the right position to do X, Y, and Z to make the right decision. So on Tuesday, I've seen the things, and I'm just seeing from my point of view. Now, whether you go or boy, I don't get. I'm looking at certain things and I'm thinking, turn, or open up, or whatever. Yeah. So what I try to do is kind of know how to. I'll just work on certain things, what I've just seen on a Tuesday, and then hopefully that should help the boys or the girls, football development as such.
Brilliant, and we're all looking forward to that. I was having a chat with the girls just off camera before he's come in, and the things learning from someone like Bobby, who has been coached at the very highest level with Martin O'Neill and played in the Henrik Larsson area. You're certainly going to pick up ideas. Bobby, what would you say was one of the main things that you learned from Martin O'Neill in your playing days?
And he kept it very short with his explanations and stuff. What have I learned? Quite a lot about like man management and stuff, like how do you treat people. But also back in the days, it's a bit different than now, right? Sometimes you have to say things the way it is, and if you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, then you have to, you have to get on with it. That's the way. Like nowadays, people complain this and that. It's just the reason. So if a manager doesn't speak to you anymore, then it's done. Right? If a manager does speak to you and you find it annoying, for instance, he always seems to be on my case or whatever, then I'll be like, well, that's a good thing. Like, for example, Lenny does, right? So people think in a certain way. So, but we reverse psychology. If he doesn't, then he has wasted his time. He's done enough. I said, no, it's not going to happen. So as soon as a manager is busy with you, happy with you, or just talking to you, is involved with you, keeps interacting with you, it's a good thing. Because you want more, they demand more. It's because they know you can do more. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, that's something that I've learned with being on the Martin. That is the management skills. Also had other people, obviously, Stevie Wolford, who did a lot of the sessions. They figured out that sometimes less is more. Just don't overcomplicate things, and confidence is a big thing. Keep it as simple as possible. Few pointers here and there, but let players just express themselves and be creative. And that's another thing that I don't think happens a lot now. A lot of it is coached, right? Just sometimes we on the touchline, I can see things, but I can't do it for you, right? So you have to make the decision. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't go right, then fair enough. But then now it's up to a coach then to go like, right, okay, see that situation, what were you thinking? You made that decision, but what were you thinking? There was another option maybe, you know what I mean, whatever. And then just take it on from there. It's football has changed a lot, especially with the rules, etc. But I think for girls and for boys, just be creative and express yourself. And that's the only way to learn. You learn by trial and error. And then you figure out, okay, maybe I should do this next time. So you learn from it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, brilliant. And the good thing about all the girls, and we're also going to be joined in Denmark by Alex, who coaches our Drossen girls team. He's going to be taking under 15s, and Bobby is going to be taking the 16s, and he'll be about the 15s there as well. And you know, during that week, the amount of things you girls are going to learn, new ideas, is going to set you up and sort of set you up for the futures for both Denmark and for the USA. So I'm going to sort of go over to the girls, and I'll come in first of all with Tione, who joined us a year ago. Maybe you've been on a training programme. I don't know how many goals you scored in Denmark last year. You must have scored a bar full. What was the two things that you enjoyed about being in Denmark last year at the Cup No. 1 tournament?
One thing I enjoyed most was just the opportunity. I just thought it was really brilliant. The second thing was just the amount of teams there. It was just amazing. The football we played, we made it to the final. But we were really unlucky in the final, but yeah, we made it there and it was really good.
Brilliant, excellent. And Chloe, what was your two things that you can recall for your time last year in Denmark?
I enjoyed playing against different teams because they'll play different from how they do in Scotland, because it's like Norwegian teams and they're going to be like bigger and stronger than the Scottish girls.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed having like the free time with the girls to go about Denmark. We're not just stuck in the football park. We can go about and do our own wee thing.
I think Bobby might be giving you a curfew this time, maybe. We don't want all our girls walking about Friday at nights.
No, but it's also it's part of that development too, process and progress and stuff like that. But it's nice, as they're saying as well, because if you just be here and play football, that's the same kind of football you're kind of used to. But when you go to Denmark in this case, or the continent, there's different styles of football, and that's just where you're gonna get tested. That's where you learn most of, and I don't think it happens a lot here now. I mean, you're in Scotland, part of an island. You still have that. Who you're gonna play against? That is different. You have to go abroad. It's that simple. Yeah. So as a young kid, we used to go tournaments, Germany, Belgium, France, whatever, and it's challenging. It's good because just take it in your stride and learn. Watch other players who you will hear. Oh, he's good or she's good, and all of a sudden then you go, right, okay, just watch. You have to watch your opponent. Watch people who you think, well, they play my position. Oh, he's good in that. I'm better in this. But just analyze things and just kind of, not say compare, but do you want to be inspired or you want to be better than you are at the moment? You want to improve. So it's good to have those experiences, going abroad and seeing different players in different teams and the way they play. It's very important for your development.
Yeah, brilliant. If you can take yourself back to the opening ceremony, that was a magnificent. I mean, the whole town stopped and all the teams marched through with their sort of their banners and where they were all from. And yeah, you're right, Chloe, there was teams there from Nigeria, from Denmark, from Germany, Sweden, Norway, America, all over the world. As Bobby says, the amount of wee ideas that you'll pick up, and you'll meet friends from all different teams from all over the world. And this is a rebuilding process that we're doing, because last year's 18s team, the bulk of them are all the way to America, and some, unfortunately, maybe a bit too old. So we're doing a 16s and a 15s. And we're really, really excited. And I tell you what, if there's a better team than our Team USA girls 15s and 16s, they must be some team. Because we believe last year we won the gold and the silver. And this year we are really confident of winning both golds. We feel that it's a different structure, it's a different team. And I need to place on record that over the last couple of years, all the staff and ex-players and people that are now in America that have helped us to get to this stage, it's a big thank you to them. But it's a new era now. It's a new beginning. And we're really, really excited. We're bringing on new girls. We've got a couple of places left for 15s and for 16s. So get in contact today. We are very, very excited about having Bobby on board. The amount of things that you have learned playing at the very highest level, playing with Celtic and that fantastic side you were a part of, is going to bounce back down onto all the girls that we've got in Denmark. So we're really, really excited about that, Bobby. We are really excited about the future. One last thing, girls, as I says, you've all joined maybe roughly about a year ago or whatever, and you chose to come to our agency. Do you find that your fitness levels now by doing the training programme has improved? Because last year, sometimes you're playing 2 games a day. So how do you feel that you are now in terms of your fitness? Start with you, Chloe.
I feel like my fitness has improved quite a bit with the fitness programme and like going to the gym. And then in Denmark, playing 2-3 games a day has also improved.
Okay. And Tione?
My fitness has really improved. I think the first run I done for 5-star, I got 17 minutes on my run. Now I'm looking at 13, almost 12 minutes. I think my pace has got really fast as well. And in Denmark, we were playing 2-3 games a day, as Chloe said. And I think my fitness is getting a lot better.
Okay. Yeah, I could see it. We could see it on Tuesday. Banged a hat trick in. You were up and down. You know, fantastic fitness levels, and that's what you need. And playing against some of these girls from the USA and from Denmark and Germany, where they're training a lot more and where their diet is a lot better, and Jen has tried to introduce programs to make sure that you're on the proper road in terms of nutrition as well, which is very important for you. Although I did see a whole block of yous walking down to McDonald's one night in Denmark last year, which I might add for the viewers is about 40 yards for the complex.
I'm guessing this was at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, this was at the end. Oh, it wasn't during it was at the end of the tournament, you know. But thank you for coming in, and to announce that everyone all the girls that's going to Denmark, then they will be doing a session in Hamilton with Bobby, 2 girls at a time over the next sort of 12 weeks, basically. So there'll be 2 this Friday, 2 the following Friday, 2 the following Friday, and right through until we get to Denmark. So thank you, girls, for giving up your valuable school time. I think we've got a letter for your school because this is education. So Tione, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for inviting me.
And keep banging the goals in right through. Keep some of them back for Denmark. Chloe, thank you, Hen, for coming in. and it was a pleasure to see you last week getting up and down those flanks. Your fitness is terrific. So thank you for coming in as well.
Thanks for inviting me.
And Bobby, once again, an absolute pleasure. For the boys that are looking in, we have a Legends game a week on Sunday, and we've got a boys game before it. And Bobby will be there to supervise and run their eyes over all the boys at Hamilton Accies Stadium before the big Legends game as well next week. So,
I'm looking forward to it.
Bobby, thank you for that.
Welcome.
It's a great pleasure for us to announce to everyone that you're going to be a part of Team USA and Team Denmark.
Yeah.
The feedback was absolutely brilliant from you from last week, and we look forward to working with you from right through for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone, and thank you for tuning in to 5 Star. Thank you.
Thank you.